Welcome back to Hippie Bliss Travel. Today we are still in Leavenworth. It's our first full day there. They have had some snow. They didn't get any this night or the night before this. But we went down after we had breakfast at the hotel to the waterfront park.
Oh, it looks a little icy.
And yeah, it was snow packed and icy in spots. Mainly the bridges were the icy spots and coming down this hill when you first entered. Otherwise, it was pretty just snow packed. Looking at the map, we thought, oh, we'll, walk part of it, and if it's super icy, we'll turn back. If not, we'll just keep walking.
That must be the island.
Yeah, that's the bridge we're going to cross over onto Blackbird Island with. Look at how clear and how still that water is. You can see the reflection of the trees on the shore. You can see the logs laying in the bottom of the water. Just pretty awesome. Yeah, Leavenworth in its heyday back in the day was a logging town, so you'll notice a lot of the logs laying in the river were from, I think, that's what I was reading. Blackbird Island here is from silt from the mining operations nearby back in the day. It's a lot of them that the logs are cut at one end nice and neat.
Sorry, what?
All right, yeah, you can look at they got a nice, neat, like they were cut with.
Oh, they were cut for sure. These were sawn off. Like these have been sawn.
I'm wondering, like, if there was a bridge or something over there.
That's what it runs all the way. Because these pilings behind you here line up with these pilings in front of you here.
Let's see if I can. There you go.
Yeah. For sure. And looking at it, with what's here versus what's there, this long run was this side of the bridge.
Uh-huh.
There's 2 or 3 over here that would be the other side.
Yeah, because there's the ones in the middle, and then there's a few over here, so there must have been some type of bridge. Yeah.
There's some sort of a pier or something.
Because you see all the logs down there. And yeah, there's a few, but it looks like they stop right at the bridge here. So yeah, this is the Wenatchee River here. Or, not the Wenatchee. Yeah. I mean, how quiet it is, but you can hear the water over there.
I mean, you can hear a truck off in the distance, way off in the distance, but
Yeah.
it doesn't drown out the water. And this isn't like it's high-speed water either.
No. And it's just coming from over there. You want to go a little farther, or you want to just do the rest of the island? Or the pond is man-made, but the animals that live here, a pond is a pond. Oh, that must be for tubers.
Is what?
Where it says get ready to exit, I'm wondering if you got your floating on tubes during the summer.
I mean, maybe.
You know. Oh, there's a road way on that hill that you see it zigzag. That's what you want, is a house right over there.
Maybe. Teaching kids to fish connects us to nature.
Where does that say?
It's on that sign. Over there.
Okay. Well, it ensures future fishermen of tomorrow. Oh, and senior anglers, people with disabilities. So this is for kids and teaching kids to fish connects all of us to nature. Yeah, so looking at the map, it's like, oh, just follow the map. We can't get lost. Now, here we are, somewhere lost, but we'll figure it out. So we have bear activity. I'm sure this time of year it's not a concern. And borrow a life jacket. Oh. We're in this. After our hike through the park, we wandered through the town again, looking at the artwork, heading to lunch, and yes, even Starbucks is a little Bavarian themed. Um, we were headed when we were headed to lunch. Google took us like into the back, down the alley through the parking lot into the back way. But here we are at Munchin House, and yeah, it's outdoor, but it has some covered patio area. We found out, did have a balcony area upstairs. We didn't go up there, but the beer garden is in the middle, so you come up front, you order, and yes, it is bratwurst and sausages and stuff. And then they give you the little buzzer thing, and it tells you when it's ready, and then you go up and the multiple choices of toppings. There's the sign to the balcony. And then afterwards, we walked around some more, did some souvenir shopping. And what we mean by souvenirs is refrigerator magnets. And here are choices from this trip. And the reason we came to Leavenworth is I wanted to see the Christmas lights, or we both did. And when I was thinking of booking it, for, the beginning of February, my husband's like, well, if it's Christmas lights, why don't we go during Christmas time? Well, at first I was reading that the Christmas lights run from Thanksgiving to the end of February, so you don't have to go right around the Christmas, right at Christmas time. And over that Christmas New Year's Eve, the rooms are a lot more expensive. We, I think, paid $225 a night for where we stayed for 2 nights each. $225 a night. But the week of Christmas, I was looking. Some of them were charging like $400 a night to stay. So yeah, you don't if you can do it like on a weekend or something during the frame that the Christmas lights are on, just as well. So I was kind of curious why Leavenworth, Bavarian theme. So I kind of Googled it. Why is, Leavenworth Bavarian theme? And according to Google, Leavenworth started off as a logging town. And as the logging industry kind of declined, they needed something else. So the town decided they kind of wanted to go to like a tourist theme, and they kind of all kind of just went Bavarian, went all in on the Bavarian theme, and looks like they picked a winner because it was pretty good. And on our last night, we stopped at Blue at Brewing, uh, mainly because it was not directly across the street, but it was, half a block or so. And yeah, it's a tap house. I had a cider, husband had a beer, and they had a few salads, but it was mainly pizzas. Delicious pizza. And then it started snowing while we were having dinner. So as we're walking back to the hotel, here's a few pictures. And they got multiple inches. Like I think it was 4 inches they said they got. And the reason they posted the sign about no parking on the streets between 2 and 7 a.m., they do plow. Now, my husband and I, we do work odd hours. So when we woke up, it wasn't like the plows woke us up. But it was fun to watch them. There actually some deer came through town too at like 4 in the morning. Kind of interesting. And when we went to leave, we thought, okay, the storm is coming through. We were watching the news, which way to come home. And yeah, with the northern pass that comes out of into North Seattle, it was blanketed with snow, snow-packed roads. I'm not sure if traction tires were required. It might have been. And then we looked, if we went I-90 west over Snoqualmie Pass, and they had there was an accident westbound on Snoqualmie, traffic, causing some delays. And then my husband noticed that I-84 down in Oregon, the roads were dry. So we figured at least, hey, if we can get that way. So here we are, we're going back the same way that we came. So basically, we're heading to I-90 and then heading to Yakima and then back down to I-84 in Oregon. Yeah, I mean, the roads were, well, I guess they were wet, but they really weren't that bad at the moment. We do run in catch up to a plow at some point up here, so that may be why the roads were in good shape. And once we got, over Blewett Pass, the roads were fine. Once we got past the storm, it was about not probably not much more than 10 miles past us. The snow stopped. It went to overcast, and then the roads were fine all the way home. And here we are, just coming around the corner. You should be able to see the Columbia River again. We're on the Washington side, heading toward Oregon. That bridge is the bridge we crossed. It'll head back to Biggs, and then we will turn and hop on to I-84 heading home. Thank you for watching Hippie Bliss Travel. I hope you enjoyed our trip to Leavenworth. And if you made it to the end, give us a like and a subscribe. If not, I hope to see you next Sunday. Have a good one. Bye.